What role does genetics play in your health? Because a lot of people think they come down with certain conditions because of genetics, because it's hereditary, because their mama had it, their daddy had it, or their fucking grandparents or whoever. It just kind of ran in the family. You know, a lot of people believe this shit, but that's not the way it works. That shit is not true. That shit is poison to your mind, because if you believe that shit, then it leaves you hopeless, helpless, and powerless. You know, if shit just runs in your family and you have no say in it, that means nothing you do will change that. That means regardless of how healthy you eat, you're still gonna get what your mama had or what your daddy had or what whoever had. That shit is not true. This is the way it works. There's a thing called predisposition, and this is what genetics affects. And so what that means is there's a certain condition that runs in your family that your mama, daddy, whoever. That means of all the things that you could come down with, you would most likely come down with that before anything else. So if diabetes like runs in the family, then, you know, it's a good chance you'll get diabetes too, if you do the same shit that they do, if you eat and drink the same way that they eat and drink. That's the prerequisite. That's the part that people leave out. And that's the most important part, because the bottom line is it has nothing to do, you know, people being sick and coming down with heart disease and cancer and all this shit. It has nothing to do with your genetic predisposition. It has everything to do with how you take care of yourself and what you eat and drink and allow in your body. Now, if you poison your body the same way as your mama and your daddy and whoever in your family that had these certain conditions did, then you will have what they had. And that should just be common sense. Like, that should go without saying. You know, if I do the same shit that you do, I'm going to get the same results that you do. You know, these fucking financial gurus and these uber successful people, this is the game that they tell you. You find somebody successful in real estate, for example, all you got to do is do what they do and you'll get the same results. This is why they say being successful in life is so fucking easy. All you got to do is copy somebody else. You know, if you want to be super successful in stocks, all you got to do is find somebody that's super successful in stocks, that's sharing the game, that's sharing what they do, and do that. All you got to do is copy them, and you will get the same results. And so, I mean, shit. If you follow motherfuckers that eat a certain way and the result of them eating a certain way was diabetes, and you eat the same fucking way, then shit, this is basic mathematics. You're gonna have fucking diabetes too. Whatever the condition is, if you do the same shit that people before you did and they ended up with cancer, you gonna end up with cancer too. If they ended up with heart disease, you will too. I don't know why the fuck you think you're gonna be an exception to the rule. That's not the way this shit works. Good health and bad health are both governed by laws. It's real simple. If you eat healthy, you will be healthy. And if you eat unhealthy, then you will be unhealthy. So that's how predisposition works. If you poison your body, you're more likely to come down with this specific condition, because this is what other people in your family have come down with. That's all that means. If you don't poison your body, if you eat the way God told you to eat, if you eat fruit, you don't gotta worry about that shit. If you're not poisoning your body, you don't have to worry about that shit. Like, you cannot eat healthy and be unhealthy. Like, that shit just don't make no sense. Just like you cannot eat unhealthy and be healthy. Just like a motherfucking apple tree cannot produce oranges, and a motherfucking orange tree cannot produce apples. It's basic mathematics. This shit is common sense.